Angeles Vista Michelle, what's up, home team, baby? Eat what it do, hood. Yeah, got my loved ones up in this joint tonight. That's what's up. Man, I'm gonna wait till a couple people get up in here before I get started. But let me say this. Welcome to KM Video Live Streams. I am your host, Kev Mac, and I'm a fool. All right, let's just say that. So for all those like Triple OG Frog, Bounty Hunter Watts, my haters, they say Kev Mac was drunk. I don't know what's wrong, Kev Mac. He was drunk. He was drinking or something. You got me tonight. You got me. Y'all got me tonight. No denials. Y'all got me. I've been drinking. I didn't drink a lot. I just don't drink much. So them couple drinks I had was a lot. Had me pissing a lot too. Had me pissing a whole lot. But what's up, Michelle Purrs? What up? What up with it? What up with it? Man, I had a hell of a time. Now check this out. That's right, kid. That's right. Mossberg, Scotty, what up? I hate I sat on my glasses today. Broke my glasses. I ain't got no reading glasses no more, y'all. Not Chico Bean. Not my Chico Bean. That gotta be an impersonator right there. Can't be the real Chico Bean. Not my partner, Chico Bean. No, that ain't him. Man, look here, man. Chico Bean need to have me on stage, homie. I need to go on stage with Chico Bean, but I gotta be drunk though. If I ain't got a minimum of 2 drinks, it ain't gonna work. So look, y'all. Raz told me to let y'all know I was in good hands with Raz tonight. Raz Warner, he was a good host, man. He schooled me up. And let me tell you about Raz. He's like this 5% Muslim from Brooklyn, New York, gang banged in Cali, but resides in Nevada, right? Like he got a whole lot going on. And he lighter than me, if you know what I'm saying. He lighter than me. And Polynesian. I forgot the Polynesian and the white, right? So he like 7 things. Raz is like 7 things. If we add cool to it, that's 8. He's a cool dude, man. I had a good time. But the funny part is, like, I don't get out. I stay to myself, hidden under a rock. I'm like a hermit up in the mountains. And shit, I'm like a cockazoid in the snow in a cave. And I come out tonight, right? When he scoots me up, we didn't pass the 5-minute mark yet. So I had a freaking good time. And he tells me it was bunk. Like, man, this was weak. Like, this was garbage. Not to me, homeboy. I enjoyed every bit of it. The white girls with no booty. The big white girls that look like they part of MAGA. The jokes, we went to a comedy club. First, we went to a bar. So he set the stage real perfect. So I was able to have a few drinks and eat some stale popcorn with extra salt on it. So I had salt on my margarita, salt on my popcorn. My Crip pressure is high as hell right now, like super high. So I have a good time though. Like he's like a real homie. Like this nigga know all the neighborhood business, the homies. I embrace him like a real one. You know what I'm saying? Hope he ain't wearing no wire or trying to get me indicted. But Cuz was cool as hell. I'm gonna say it again, he was a great host. And I had a good time. So we go to this bar. The bar is cool, bunch of white dudes. Like I never been in a bar with a bunch of white people. It's a first for everything, right? So I've never been in a bar with all white people and shit. Like I thought I was in Wisconsin somewhere or something. And so had a good time though. They was all cool though. They was all of them was cool. Bartender, pretty white chick, she was cool and stuff. So we go over to the comedy club. Raz got juice. Like they didn't check, they didn't search us, they didn't charge us or nothing. We just walked right up on in there. I'm like, cuz this free? He like, no, it's free because you're with me. So I'm like, oh, all right, cool, all right, cool. So we go up in there, find some seats. He's like a celebrity in here down the part of Vegas we was in. So he don't have time to sit with me. So I'm sitting by myself. He come periodically and sit down with me, right? And so he tells me, he like, yeah, I survived. So he like, cuz he said, I got juice up in here. Like, I could go get on stage for a dub. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Like, that's what's up. A dub? They sell out all the comedians for a dub? That's cool. That's good shit. But he got problems with the owner, right? So he wasn't able to go up there. But this one big dude goes up there, though. Big, I'm racially ignorant. So excuse me if I get his ethnicity wrong, but look like a big white guy. Like a big dorky white guy. Like, remember that movie they used to, what was the name? Adam and Ebert or some shit? Where they used to rate movies. He looked like the big guy. So he's up on stage and shit. And he gets to doing his jokes. And he tells this joke. And the joke is about somebody asked him to buy some Girl Scout cookies. If he wanted to buy Girl Scout cookies. He said, yeah, I'll take an eighth. Not really funny, but kind of funny. Like, it was white people funny. All the white people laughed. All the white people in the front. I guess they was more jolly than the white people in the back. So the white people don't laugh. He gets off stage. And Raz is on his ass. And Raz tells me, he said, man, that motherfucker stole my joke. He stole my joke. I didn't know comedians be having beef. I just thought it was YouTube dudes, content creators that got beef. And then I heard about the gamblers got beef lately. I heard about the dog trainers got beef. I know the housewives of Atlanta got beef. I didn't know comedians had beef. So Raz is going after this dude. Raz throws up neighborhood. And he said, that motherfucker stole my jokes, girl. So when he give up the fingers, mind you, I don't know Raz like that, but he threw up the fingers and he took me out, treated me to some drinks. I'm right behind him, like breathing down his neck. He's so focused, he don't even know I'm right behind him. If he would have stopped, I would have bumped right into him. And so he pulls up on dude. Dude sits down, he pulls up on dude. And I'm right there. I can't wait to get this right off. I want to get this right off. I'm looking around for security and all the other people in the crowd. Like, yeah, they going to get me. About 4 or 5 of them, they going to get me. I'm going to knock this fool out, though. And Raz is all up in his face. I can't really hear what Raz is saying. But Raz put his hand on his shoulder like Raz was finna knock him out or at least give him an uppercut up under the chin. And I hear the white dude tell Raz, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He said, I only been a comedian for 7 months. Only 7 months. He already stole Raz jokes from 3 years ago. I was dying laughing, but I was standing there like security. So Raz turns around and he's like, oh shit. I'm like, oh man, I was gonna knock him out. I thought you was gonna fire on him or something. I'm like, I'm making sure you all right. So we go sit down. He like, no, I'm cool. I'm cool. He like, man, I wasn't gonna do nothing to him up in here. You know, I come up in here, I work in here, and I know everybody up in here. But I'm like, man, you were serious about him stealing your joke. He like, yeah, man, he didn't tell the joke. Like Raz was more mad that he didn't tell the joke right than he stole his joke. He was like, man, he. So I said, what was you saying to him? Because I couldn't hear you. He said, I was telling him how the joke's supposed to go. I'm like, wow. So you guys actually school comedians on how they supposed to tell your joke when they still? I was dying laughing, man. And then he tried to take me to get more drunk. No, I'm cool. Just give me some of that salty ass popcorn. Give me some of that salty ass popcorn, man. But I had a good time, man. Comedy shit go down in the comedy club on and off. See, I don't know about all that. I don't know that life. But we have fun and I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again. Hey, when I get my car fixed, well, I ain't going to be able to drink when I get my car fixed. But yeah, I'm going to go up in there and watch some comedy, man. What up with it? What clubs did you guys frequent back then, kid? I never really frequent no club. I wasn't a club type of guy. I would go to Charlie's in the hood on Florence. It's really a strip club / bar, right? Um, in Vegas, I would go to Treasures or go to Caesar's. Caesar's Palace had a cool ass get down, you know. But I never was the club type of person. You know what I mean? I'd rather go to a concert. You enjoy about 5 or 10 minutes of it, then you get into a good fight, get into a good gang rumble. Right? That was me. I wasn't really no club type because I don't dance. I ain't got no rhythm. I don't know the lyrics to no songs. The hell I'm gonna do with a club? They go Rash, y'all? What's up, homie? They go Rash, y'all. They go Rash, man. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, man. Them summer jams was like 4,800. Man. See, the summer jam, everybody gonna go, right? Now you're gonna get dudes that never leave their hood to come to summer jam. But a regular concert in South Central, you was only gonna get the rock. You was only gonna get Hoovers, the neighborhoods, and the grape streets. Unless you went far west, you was gonna get some show lines. You know what I mean? You might run across a graveyard if you was in Santa Monica, but nah, man, nah. That's about it, really. If I'm forgetting somebody, forgive me, homie. I don't know about it. I go to the club. I still think it's '05. I'm lost. Lost, man. Lost ain't even a word for me, man. Purge, you know Raz, or y'all just be commenting in the comment section? What's up with you, J? What's the deal, man? John, what's up, homie? Steve, do you think? I don't think Space Ghost could get knocked out, homie. Maybe when he was young. In their prime, nah, I don't think Space Ghost get knocked out in his prime. I definitely don't believe Space Ghost getting knocked out in his prime, but he was too active and he loved to fight and shit. Like Space Ghost is so dark. He's so black, right? Like that nigga, you're not gonna see no black eye, no purple eye. You know what I mean? Space Ghost was hard though. I've been to the Comedy Store on Sunset and the Improv in Ontario. Man, I can't get over how much fun I had tonight, and Raz didn't have no fun. Like, you know, I can't wait to be with Raz when we have a good night. Shit. Hey, Kev, how is the big OG Trooper? Kenny doing? I talked to him yesterday because I needed some Norco. I ain't even gonna lie. I was in so much pain yesterday. I needed some Norco. So I talked to him yesterday. He all right. He's straight. Playing games on his cell phone. Space Ghost was doing UFC training before it became popular. Says a lot about his fitness. You right, baby, but check this out, homie, because you probably was locked up when I told this story, right? So we used to gamble at Big Slip Rock's house down on Electric Avenue in Florence, where the gutters are, right? Across the street from Charlie's. And Space Ghost came over one day. And so Space Ghost got on these tight ass biker shorts. And it's tight ass, like, it's like a wife beater, but it's like silk. It's like some old player type shit from back in the 70s. So Space Ghost pull up. We shooting dice, right? We into the dice games. You might get a Thunderdome, you might get bagged on, you get your feelings hurt, you know what I mean? Ghost pulls up, and Ghost got this backpack on. So everybody's clowning Ghost. I think like Baby Slip, Big Slip, maybe one of the G-Bobs, maybe Big Cal, Truck, a few dudes, right? They bagging on Ghost. And Slip Rock say, "What's in your backpack, cuz?" And Ghost said, "Oh, cuz, I just came from getting down with these white boys. I just got down with these white boys. I got this tape." And he pulls out this VHS tape. And he pulls out the VHS tape, and Slip Rock puts it in the VCR. And he puts it in the VCR, and a white boy is on Ghost. Pins Ghost down. He's just taking advantage of Ghost. Could have did whatever he wanted to Ghost. And we just laughing and flipping and rolling over the floor, falling over couches. Man, we quit shooting dice, man. Shit was so funny. And the homie's like, "You let that white boy whoop you like that? Like, nigga, you ain't no Crip no more. You let that white boy whoop you like that?" Hey, man. So, like you said, baby, he was getting in the UFC before it became popular. He was not the one. He was not one of them. And he started telling us, he like, "Cuz, them street squabbles ain't like in the ring with them white boys, man. It's totally different." And we was like, we see. Like, you being a white boy could whoop any nigga on the streets of LA. So we laughing and clowning this shit. Ghost comes back like a month later. I mean, he was always in the hood, but he comes back like a month later. And he like, "Put this tape in, cuz, on 9-0, cuz, on 9-0, nigga. Can't none of y'all see me, cuz, on 9-0, can't none of y'all see me." Slip Rock pops the tape in. He puts the tape in. And white boy struggling with Ghost, but he takes Ghost down and pin him down. So we like, "All right, Ghost, you getting better." So now we not really joking. We kind of encouraging him, kind of like some dry jokes. We encouraging him though. And we're like, "You getting better, Ghost, you getting better." Ghost like, "On 9-0, watch, cuz, in 6 months, cuz, I'm going to take him down, cuz, I'm sick." And Ghost stayed with it. So again, like you said, baby, he was with that shit before it got popular, and he got real good. He started mixing this street shit in with that wrestling and them kicks, and he got a whole lot better. But yeah, for real. You appreciate the stories, girl? Prove it. Number one, what's up with it? Sinbad Folk Trade, what up with it? Yeah, I said VCR. I lost 90%. Nah, my chat is pretty old, homie. My chat is pretty old. These ain't no youngsters in this chat room. These are shit. Some of these dudes are G's up in here. Some of these women, they done been with G's before. You know what I mean? You know, because you know, like a woman in her 40s, she been with a dude in his 50s before. You feel me? So, nah, they know what time it is up in here. They know about VCRs and shit. That ain't no foreign language to my audience. Ghost probably in prison right now, swinging at the air like, I'm gonna fuck Kev Mac up, cuz. Nah, I know when I get out, cuz, I'm gonna fuck Kev Mac up, cuz. Cuz telling stories before I learn the game. I'm old. I remember when Jimmy Carter was the president. Oh, shit. You don't remember when Nixon was the president? Oh, you was born after Nixon. You was born after the Watergate scandal. Black Warrior Spirit, what up? Won a crucial six-pick. Love the Dodgers. Dodgers are the shit, ain't they? Dodgers are nice. On 9 ball. Shotty Mac, what up with it, homie? Q El Torito, Ciro Como Primo. What you say, cuz? There's a torpedo after your cousin? Or you gonna put somebody in a coma for messing with your cousin? What the hell you say, funny money? I was born. Yeah, 702. You might have been born when Ronald Reagan got shot. You was around when John Hinckley Jr. was trying to assassinate your president. Uh-oh. J.A.J. Good looking out. Good shit, bro. You got me dying. Hey, man. Look, man. Raz told me, he said, Kev, I'll write you a couple jokes. I'll write you 3 minutes worth of jokes. I ain't never thought about being no comedian. I still ain't thinking about being no comedian. But he said he'll write me some jokes. I'm like, cool. Shit, I'll come online and tell them jokes. I'll practice and study and do that shit online in front of my audience is tough. Kev Mac, the comedian. And then I thought about it. I said, Raz writing jokes is like some of these niggas that say I'm finna Venmo you or Zelle you. Never happens. Just never happens. But good looking out, Raz. I can't wait until you write me 3 minutes worth of jokes. I'm going to practice like a motherfucker. Instead of Rennie Lope, I'm going to be Skinny Lope. I'm going to be like, what's up, cuz? This Skinny Lope up in this motherfucker. Oh, yeah, but that's as far as I could go because I don't have no jokes and shit. ETG North. I remember when President Clinton was playing the saxophone on late night TV. All right. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Yeah, Raz, I got to get out more often. Not too often, because you look like you carry a lot of baggage, homie. You look like you cool with everybody, but you got your enemies too, homie. I can't go out with you too much, homie. I could go out with you sometime, though. Mucho respecto, primo. Gracias, carnal. Mucho gracias. Now, I was thinking about something this morning, right? Because I was watching TV and I peeped somebody saying a word, right? Actually, I think it was a baseball. Yeah, it was a baseball game. And it's this player, and his last name is Buto. And when I heard his name, I jumped up, like, man, what's that fool name? And I thought about it. I said, they always debating, was it Crips or Crips? And I said, when I was in junior high school, I used to hear black people say Buto. You Buto? Shut up, Buto. I said, man, Buto and Puto. It is a hearing thing and a vocabulary thing. Like, people don't know the difference from Buto and Puto. I know they could get Cribs and Crips confused. You feel me? I said, okay, that's Buto. If I ever see him at a Dodger game, I'm calling him Puto, though. Be like, what's up, Puto? Throw that ball, Puto. Oh, man. I'm not even joking, though. I'm for real. Look it up. Buto. May 1 through 24, 2025, meet and greet in Vegas. Yeah, I might have to invite Raz, man. Raz a good dude, man. Raz a good dude, man. Raz is kind of antsy though. Like he can't be still. Like I don't like to be around people that can't be still because I'm chill. I could go sit in the corner and just stay in the corner for an hour. You know, I'm the same dude that can watch baseball from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Raz move around like a crackhead. Like I'm just waiting for him to pull out a pipe and take a hit. He's moving all around. He's like, yeah, Kev Mac, and this is Joe, and this is John, and this is Cindy, and this is Cinderella. Like, goddamn, nigga, slow down. I can't remember all them names. Just be patient, homie. Be patient. We'll get to all your friends later. You know, just calm down. He moving all around with the different comics taking the stage and shit. I'm like, damn, man, I can't even ask you what was the person's name or do you know the person because you keep moving. I'm sitting in the corner talking to myself and shit. Like I'm acting like Raz is sitting next to me. I'm by myself. I'm having conversation with myself. Hey Raz, who's that? I don't know, cuz. You don't ain't this where you do your comedy? Yeah, no, yeah. I'm like, fuck. All right, that's enough. That's enough. No more sit down comedy tonight, y'all. What up, Fitz? That's a mandatory get down calling someone Puto. Well, shit, if you call him Buto, do y'all get down? So if you call him Buto, you get a pass. Man, I'm so tired of that LA Riot question. I was on my way back from Las Vegas on the Greyhound, and when we made it to downtown LA, the phones didn't work. You hear police sirens. You didn't see no police. Lights was out. It was a cold, eerie feeling walking from downtown LA through South Central, from the east side to the west side, and on Vermont and King Boulevard. There was a spot, I always forget the name of it, but we used to buy our Dickies from there, our Romeos from there, and all that old shit. And I ran up in there, grabbed a bunch of 501 Levi's, a bunch of blue rags, and some hats and shit. And then after a while, it got too heavy for me, so I just left all that shit. And then I hit a liquor store over there on Arlington and King Boulevard. Bell Sales. There you go. Bell Sales. Then when I made it to Lamert, I was able to get through the moms on the phone. I was like, moms, come scoop me up. I'm tired as hell, and I can't carry all this alcohol and team hats that I done stole out the liquor store. Damn, you have told that story a few times. Did your moms pick me up in the Ford Aerostar? Yes, she did. Yes, yes, yes. I thought Braves had that. Braves lost to the Dodgers. Man, you know the Dodgers got too many hitters, huh? That looting lasted 2 whole days. Yeah, I went to one of my low lights in my life. I went to Fedco. Y'all remember Fedco on Los Cienega Rodeo? So I go to Fedco. Police out there and shit. Police ain't doing nothing. Fire alarm that went off, so water's just pouring out the roof in Fedco. I go grab me a big old TV, man, big old giant TV, cause I love sports and shit. So I go get this big ass TV. I snatch somebody's cart. I lay it on the cart. Fuck that. This 6-0. Ain't nobody taking this cart or TV from me. Whew. I go out. It's a line of LAPD right there. And people just going past them, people bumping into them. They ain't arresting nobody. My scary ass get right up there to the LAPD and leave the basket. I left the basket right there. I said, I'm not going to jail for looting today. I'm still mad about that. Like, nigga, what? Why you think you was the only one was gonna get arrested? But that's because I used to always get pulled over so much. I used to always think I was the only one in trouble. I hate that I left that big ass TV, man. I lived in Nutty Block, and OG Nutty was driving up the block with a couch on top of his 79 Cadillac Coupe. Funniest stuff I've seen. I remember where I was during the tuck rule. I was getting Thunderdome, pulled her hair and her weave, ripped off, jumped and ran a foot and realized it was still, man. Oh my goodness, man. Raz, when we going out again, man? Going out for my birthday? Going out for my C-Day, homie? When we going out? You ever seen Black Panthers? Me? Shit, if I did, I didn't know what they was. Shit, I thought everybody was pro-black. So anybody pro-black, I thought was down with the Panthers when I was young. You got to realize they played out, man. When Bunchy Carter and John Higgins got killed in UCLA, 1969. Wasn't no Panthers in LA. They were scared to be Panthers in LA after that. I met Geronimo Pratt. I met him in Linwood County Jail right before he got released. Nah, I ain't ready for football season. We got a sports channel though to talk about football. It's called Capping with Kev Mac. We got 9 new subscribers already this month, so shout out to the new subscribers. Miss 702 ain't never left. You just gotta know how to spot us. What, the mannish man? I was a mannish child. I was very mannish in elementary and junior high school. Very, very mannish. I was kind of mannish in high school too, though. Very mannish. Very, very mannish. But after high school, I wasn't so mannish no more. You know what I mean? The new Panthers are very different. Yeah, but I met Geronimo Pratt, Jahaha, or whatever his name is, Mr. Pratt. He was cool. He actually thought I was my brother. He knew my brother from Donovan, I believe. He was going off my last name and my skin color. So when I met him, he like, oh no, you ain't who I thought you were. Like, nigga, how you confused Kev Mac with Loco Band? But, oh man. He was real close to Big Petey Wack's wife. And so he was telling me stories about her and Petey Wack being in Tehachapi level 4, didn't want to exercise. So we got to kick it. We kicked it for a couple of hours. Pleasure to meet him. Glad just another guy that I'm glad I met along the way on this thing that we call life. KM, do you remember the Rodney King riots? I remember the riots. Yeah, I remember the riots, homie. I mean, we just talked about where I was during the riot. Hell, I'm going to forget. Another member of the Panthers was killed from UCLA, Melvin X. That's why they say the revolution will not be or see televised. Nutty Block, Greenleaf, and Central. Ain't that where the General Raymond Washington's buried at? The SWAT team was created in LA for the Panthers and that infamous shootout. I was coming from John Muir, fresh out of class, was in the Gage SWAT meet. This nigga said the Gage SWAT meet. This nigga's a G right here. The Gage SWAT meet. I remember they had was that on Vermont and Gage, homie? They had a little something right there, right? Little low budget ass SWAT meet. That shit was low budget. Low budget. Like all they had was table. They could be like, I'm going to the gay swap meet. I don't know if that was the gay swap meet. I'm just adding that in there. But they could be like, I'm going to this swap meet real quick. Come on, cuz, let's go. We go over there. It's tables on the side. Tables on the side. Picnic tables on the sidewalk. Is that what you're talking about, cuz? They got clothes on a rack outside and shit. Like, nigga, if this ain't the lowest budget... Kev Mac, you familiar with the U? I am familiar with Ron Karinga and the U.S. organization. If you go back and watch our Craig Munson interview, he talks about the U.S. organization, a run-in he had with them when he was like a bodyguard, so to speak, for Bunchy Carter. Two females got shot to death in Nutty last. I seen Skip filming that. Yeah, I seen that, man. Rest in peace to those females, man. Sax to Brasilia. I don't know what the hell that means. My nut sacks to Brazil. Like, what they want my nut sacks in Brazil for? Man, King swap meet on Vermont and King in the 40s. They knocked that down during the riots. What up, Mac Head? What up, TY? Define mannish. I don't know the real definition, but mannish was, I used to talk dirty to them females and get real freaky with them females. I was real aggressive on them. But you're probably talking to Fitzgerald because he's smarter than I am. He's more knowledgeable of definition of words. So I probably butted in a conversation I didn't belong in. I think a female got shot to death in Campanella last night too. Full moon, I guess. Denise Spotted Horse, what up with you, homegirl? I think my alcohol is rough. Does Coca-Cola help get rid of a couple of drinks? Because I don't feel faded no more. Like, when Raz said we out, man, I was happy. Like, yeah, hurry up and get me out of here. He tried to get me to drink some more. One more drink, something was about to jump off. I don't know what, but something was about to jump off. Can't just have me drinking. I don't drink like that every day, man, or every week or every month. Man. It is April though, so I'm allowed to drink this month, right? Miss Zip Ties in the bed. Oh, she likes zip ties. Wow. I was never for men getting zip tied or handcuffed. Like, nigga, what's wrong with you? Y'all gotta stop calling women females. Stop referring to women by their sex. You would never say two males got shot. Why not? That's what the news say. Two black males got shot. Kev Mac, what's up, fam? Tapping in, Super Mac time. What up? Hold up with it. Why are so many black females being shot? I don't know. I mean, it's not a time for me to do any speculating or joking right now, so I'm gonna let that be. Number one, the police wouldn't let anyone loot the big swap meet on Long Beach Boulevard, not nor the gun zone. Man, we hit gun stores, nigga. We hit versatile machine. Police couldn't guard everything. That's why them Koreans was protecting their shit. Them Koreans like, come on, niggy. Where you niggies at? Where the niggies at? They was busting on food. Them Koreans was gangster. What up, Kev? Off the truck for right now at the gym, tapping in, rocking 30s. What up? Female could refer to anything. It could be a damn dog you talking about. Asians don't play. Right. Jesse Penny. What's up with it? Salute. The new age females. See Denise. That's why I say I'm not gonna comment. But feel free. I said I'm not gonna comment on that because I don't know what happened. Craig gave us some deep information on that Bunchy Carter story. Yeah, I was shocked to hear him actually say that. I really was, but his timeline is right because Bunchy got killed in '69. Craig went to prison after that, so it made sense. What's up? It's me, bro. I've been in Koreatown a few times. Kind of rough out there. Dudes born in the U.S. but have an accent like they were born in Korea. The homie shot a Korean gentleman on Central and Alondra. Drug him out the parking lot and bust on him. Damn! Should have been some retaliation. Did you get haircuts in a local barbershop? Absolutely. I got haircuts in a jail cell, nigga. Fucking dorms, cells in prison, nigga, haircuts down the street, in V&G hood, up the hill. Man, I got haircuts anywhere. I seen a razor. Yeah, right. I tell women this all the time. I don't care how tall I am. A man is still a man. I'm good. Oh, yeah. D-Lo from Bounty Hunter Watts. What up with it? Imagine having a camera during the rise. $10 haircuts back then. Man, I don't really know. I don't know the prices and the airs, except for when I was a little kid and we used to go to V&G, it used to be $5 a holler. They cut up big. But I'm going to tell you something. Them barbers wasn't shit. Sorry, homie, my hands are tied. That's up to the moderators. We got Miss 702. We got number one, Black Warrior Spirit, Michelle. If they let them slide, then that's what it is. I'm not on that. I'm not, no trigger finger. But yeah, we used to pay $5 for a haircut. And my grandma, this is what I hated, right? So I'm at home with my mama, my brothers and sisters. I didn't have to get no haircut. I have an old wild ass afro, uneven ass afro and shit. And I thought that shit was cool. I thought that shit was fly because my brothers and sisters had afro. I go spend a weekend with my grandmama, and there was two things that was gonna happen. You was going to get a haircut, and you was going to Sunday school. They didn't know how to cut hair though. Once they mess up my afro, I'd be like, fuck it, cut it all off. Like, I don't want to go to school with no fucked up afro. I'd rather have no hair than a fucked up afro. Yeah, I wasn't cool with that, man. Our barber name was Hollis. Right there in the V&Gs. Did you have a Jerry curl? I had one for a very, very, very short time. Yeah, my grandfather would take me to get a haircut from a Native American guy. He was really nice. $5 for one. Yeah, I would pay like $5 for a haircut and $1 or $2 for the tip. They tripping. We don't want to start no wars over here now. S gang, what up, homie? Shit, it ain't that late. My mama sent me to my grandma on my dad's side on 91st and Normandy. I had long hair. Granny took me to barbershop. When moms picked me up, I was bald. She was, yeah, that's usually how it go. My barber went down. My barber went down from 90 to 65. I guess I guess the barbershop wasn't getting all that business no more. So 65 feel like a discount now. You remember how much gas was when you got your? I don't. I honestly don't. I can remember like paying like 98 cents. But I think back then they had different gas. I think they had regular or some shit. And then they come up with this new shit, 89, 91, 92. That's some new shit. They didn't have that shit back in the day. But I remember paying $1 something. Definitely remember $1 something. But see, I was driving before I was supposed to be driving. I was 14 years old, so I go back to the 98 cent or something like that. My grandpa's took me and gave a curl. Mine was hot. You remember laughing on that video? Hell yeah, I remember laughing, nigga. And you remember too. That's why you talking about something 6 years old. Yeah, I remember laughing, nigga. I remember laughing, motherfucker. You ever laughed before? Mr. Kev Mac, was your brother sad? You turned down being a local band? Nah, no. Glad y'all got that fool out of here. What fool they get out of here? Which one? Because I don't see nothing about nobody getting out of here. Kev, how there ever been an ETG or a Hoover that lived in your hood and your homies gave? There's a Hoover, I don't know his name. I don't even know if I know him, but the homies have talked about him for years. So yeah, there was a Hoover in the hood for sure. Regular and Ethel gas. Fill it up, Ethel. Remember that? Fill it up, Ethel, and change my wiper blades. Remember that, Shotty? Kev had a Game Boy in the 90s, or just appeared. I never had a Game Boy. The one asking you about laughing on the video from 6 years ago. Oh, for real? Should have let him stick around a little bit longer. Kev Mac, do you know what happened to Buddha Market? Nah, it ain't there no more. Last time I was in LA, it was still there. I don't know what happened to Buddha Market. Yeah, you should have left dude asking the question around a little bit longer. He might learn something. These motherfuckers have 6 year old information like it's some brand new news and like they know what I was laughing at or know what they talking about. Shotty Mac said Buddha is still good, so I don't know what happened to Buddha since I've been gone, bro. Well, I seen it, Suge. Obviously, somebody was slow on the trigger, and a lot of people left after that too. But hey, I saw a clip of OG Batman earlier today. He was saying Cribs. A lot of people say Cribs. That ain't nothing new. Kev, was there some dangerous intersection cross street in LA back then? Hell yeah. 81st or 82nd in Hoover, 63rd and Crenshaw. Shit, uh, Figaro and Imperial. Shit, like 62nd in San Pedro, something like that. There was plenty of dangerous intersections back in the day. You saw hardcore Asian gangs growing up? Nah, I didn't. 63rd and Crenshaw, I seen an ambulance run over a fire hydrant. Wow. 54th in Vermont. Yeah, when you got down that way, it was a little trippy down there. Van Ness and Century. Yep, Van Ness and Century. Off and on, because sometimes it be on right there. So you're right, Van Ness and Century. Oh boy over there on Google Translate. He needs to translate that to English then, man. 'Cause I don't know what the hell he talking about. He might think we on he might think he on somebody else's channel right now. Kev Mac, the West Sider. West Side, West Side, West Side, Central and Imperial. You know what was worse than Central and Imperial? When you're going down Central from, I guess that's like 93rd, where the Bebops is at, and the East Coast on the other side. Like that light was kind of spooky, right? I don't know what street that is, but somewhere around the 90s before you make it to, no, I'm thinking of Central. Century. Right before you get to Century on Central was a little spooky too. Florence and Hoover, they had a car wash over there at one time. 108th and Crenshaw, 702 say, oh her God. I used to kick it over there. There was a female we went to high school with, and she hung with a gang of the homies, my male friends. And so we would go over her house all the time. We never had no issues. She stayed over there by the park. $5 on pump, 5 at Arco, then westbound in my bug. Man, you put $5 in a Volkswagen, you could drive all day back then. Would you have taken an Asian gang member serious in the 90s? Absolutely. There was Asian gang members in the county jail. Yeah, absolutely, man. You're just not going to run across a whole bunch of them. Kev, when the police, what? They got a quick and split on 108th and Crenshaw. Kev, when the police raided your house, did they pull up with the tow truck? Nah. Nah, they pull up and blow your door off. Boom! Blow that lock off your door. The gasoline quality was different in the 70s and 80s. You could tell by the color and the smell. Vermont and Imperial, Denver Lane, Leavenworth, Hoover, Piptown, Gangster Crip. What about Manchester and Crenshaw? Y'all was good on Manchester and Crenshaw? Kev, do you like Conrad music? Yeah, Conrad's nice. I never understood why Conrad and Pac-Man didn't blow up. I thought they was pretty good. Well, first of all, Rob Moses, if they pulled up to my motherfucking house in a fucking tow truck, the tow truck wasn't going to get in the driveway. We had too many cars. If they came across the grass, Nigga, we out the back door before the tow truck pull up. I'll open the door for him and run out the back before I let him snatch my door off. That's a good way to get the back of their head blown off. Backing into somebody's front yard and tying something to the gate. Now I know y'all coming. You get chipped on my front porch. We got windows on the front porch. You come up in there tying something to the bar gate, it's a good chance you could get popped. So I don't know what kind of house or what kind of setting that you're talking about, but in my house, you would have blew the whole operation. You letting us know you coming. A fucking tow truck. Man. Petrol on Hoover and Manchester, dangerous, but straight talent show. They got a talent show on Hoover and Manchester. Hey, Funny Money, can you stall us out with that Spanish, homie? Because for one, I don't know what you're saying. For two, you got a little too many comments, homie. How you say stop in Spanish, homie? Before all this technology used to fix anything on a car, if it had a half inch, and absolutely, Mike Pena, that's real. Real talk. El Stapo. What they say, alto? She said the smokers sing, dance, and everything. E.K. Lip Santana. The feds would do some cold stuff too. They would bring folks' parents and grandparents out in their drawers. Yep, they did my mama like that a couple times. And it really pisses you off. And that's really like, people don't understand the hatred the gang members have for police. But when you come and do our mamas like that, you know my mama's innocent. You know my mama ain't did nothing wrong. You looking for me. And there's a million ways you can catch me without having to come in our house and pull her out the. What does pulling her out the house do? When she got her nightgown on and you dragging her. Like, you ain't got to drag her. She light. You could pick her up and take her outside. You could just tell her, come outside and sit on the curb like you do us, motherfucker. Police some cold motherfuckers sometimes. They cold and then they act like they don't understand why we don't like them. And they're shocked when they give a gang member respect, because the gang member will turn around and give it back to them. And they be shocked, like, oh, he ain't that bad after all. Nah, motherfucker. Show some respect, get some respect. We know we the bad guys, y'all the good guys. But you're not a good guy when you're dragging people's mamas up out the house when you know the son ain't home. Yeah, they snatched the door off my granny house, 4 a.m. That's real. I told them, keep your hands up. They don't care what you tell them. They don't give a damn what you tell them. Shout out to the mama Crips. Shout out to the mamas and grandmamas that we done put all this heartache and hurt on, man. They shot a flashbang at the door while my moms was standing there. That's cold, man. I didn't mean to laugh, but that's some cold stuff right there, man. Man, when we played cops and robbers, it was me, my brother, and my uncle. My uncle had real handcuffs. Like, we didn't have the money they had, the sophistication they had up in here. So we had plastic handcuffs. Like, so Uncle would play police And me and my brother was the bad guys, right? And he took playing his kids a little too serious. He became a he became a real cop. That nigga became a real cop. Like, nigga, I knew you wanted to be a police. I seen it in you when we was kids, man. Your ass had real handcuffs, nigga. Like, nigga, we had plastic shit. You could just break out of them and have to go buy a new pair. Unc, you needed a real key to get out of Unc's handcuffs. Car wash in your hood, Kev, on Hyde Park and West. Yeah, that was janky, especially when it was on, man. Like, you might be from F-13 or 60 and get shot over there, and you blaming everybody. You blaming each other. You blaming your rivals. Yeah, it was crazy. He started terrorizing. Not really, because my brother was strong, and he was kind of tough. So they would go at it. They would go at it. And we didn't know the nigga was serious. He was training already. I got some stories about Unc. I just been reluctant to tell them. Because you know how people try to spin stories. So I'd be like, nah, I'm not going to tell those stories. Who you like between Golden State and LA? If somebody don't knock this LA hat off my head real quick, you mean who I like between Golden State? I'm not from Northern California. So I care about Golden State for. Who was the fastest runner in your hood? I don't know, but Lil Looney was pretty fast when we was in elementary school. Man, y'all tripping, man. Oh shit. Right, Hard Parker. I'm out of here, y'all, man. Y'all have a good night. I don't even want to go to the sports channel tonight, man. I'm gonna go lay my ass down, man. Watch some TV, man. West Side Abby, what up with you? Good night, D-Lo. Man, I like that, man. You very respectful, well mannered with your good nights. Good night, D-Lo. Young Tiny, all right. Much love, homeboy. I'm back. My girl turned off my living room TV. Nigga, them fighting words. Ain't no girl turning off my TV. You tripping. What you turning my TV off for? I take head with the TV on. You got to turn it off. You too, Bernie Smith. Have a good night. All right, then, Mason. You too. You sleepy? All right, Michelle. Good night. Have a good one, y'all. Good night, everybody. Peace.